from Staten Island, Eugene or some shit,
Okay.
with Martha Stewart.
No cap. I wonder if that's how he really talks.
I wonder that too
I
sometimes.
wonder because like
I wanted to try to go early enough to
try to meet him.
try to meet him, but I was like, "Fuck, I don't want to get up like." But for those type of things, to meet those type of people, you gotta get up early for those niggas because they move
It looks
around.
amazing. Let's see if it tastes amazing like your sister.
Yes, like shit like that. That's the only. And what's funny, my girl hates that nigga. She hates that nigga with a passion. I be sending her videos of this nigga just to piss her off.
Let's
And it's fucking great.
like your sister. Look at his face.
I'm gonna use that now.
Giants. It's the Giants. Come on, yo. I'm telling you. Y'all be playing with New York this year. New York teams is coming up. Y'all be mad if the Knicks start getting W's. And the Nets, woo. Well, the Nets should have. The Nets should have been a team. But unfortunately, it just fell apart. Harden, Durant, maybe they were just too old or too much of like superstars to work together. But we rolling yo-yos.
A superstar Nets team?
I think that's the problem with the Nets.
Yeah, I feel like I guess every time I look on camera, I feel like I'm always getting slimmer and slimmer.
Well,
And I look at my face and it's like, why is there a fat face and then my body's getting slimmer?
I don't know. You think you got a fat face?
I know I got a big head,
But they say the camera adds 5 pounds. No,
they take 10 pounds.
10 pounds. Like
Yep.
on camera, I don't think I'll look any different. See, I don't like that. Changes too much.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Richard Picasso. And that's it.
Yo.
You posted AO there. That's why I left the pause.
Why?
Like, I go, hey, Richard
Oh,
Picasso.
my bad. I'm high. Like, I just smoked the whole facial.
That came out weird. I thought like a stupid ass visual in your hair.
Because you
like
thought
you're
it was
getting a face.
No, that wasn't a pause moment.
No,
I
no.
smoked a blunt
No.
to the face.
No. I'm picturing like you giving a facial, but it's not like, it's like smoke.
Scooby?
Like smoke. Like you're going, give me a facial, like smoke facial. It's like,
You know what that's called? It's called crop dusting.
I thought that's when you fart
When you
on a
blow
blanket.
smoke, no, when you blow smoke on somebody, it's called crop dusting. When you blow a lot of weed smoke on them,
Damn, that's how niggas get secondhand cancer or some shit.
no, you won't get. I don't think
If
so.
it's cigarette, yeah, you could die from secondhand smoke.
Come on, it's one time. It's not like you wake up every morning wanting to blow smoke on
Alright.
somebody for no reason.
All right, so also if you see any of us looking like off to the sides because we're watching the game,
Let's go Giants.
so right now it's a minute
Let's
and
go
11 seconds in the
Giants.
fourth quarter. Giants up 27, Green Bay 20. So it's looking like they're gonna clutch and get the 4-1, but they have to stop them on this
You
drive.
never know. It's 3-2. You have to stop them
It's
right
3-2?
now.
It's 3-2?
It's 3-2. They have to stop them right now. 1:11 on the
If
clock.
they stop them now,
Aaron Rodgers rolling to his left. He throws a pass. It gets
Oh!
deflected. It's an
fumble!
end zone! It's an end zone!
it's a fumble.
Oh, no, incomplete pass. He
incomplete.
smacked it in
No,
the air.
so what?
So it's
what?
4th and 2 right now.
Is he gonna go for it? Is he
Of
gonna
course,
go?
they have no choice but to go for it. There's 1:04 left. He has to go for it. If he don't make it now, Giants win the game. Let's go. Let's go, New York. This is not a fucking game this year. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas be playing. These New York teams are not to play with. Y'all
Wow!
gonna be mad.
He almost caught that shit. He almost caught it. Look, he hit it. He hit it though. He blocked it. He hit
That's
his
what
head.
I'm talking about. It hit his shoulder, neck.
Shoulder neck.
It hit his shoulder, neck.
Look! Everybody's standing up like, yo. All right, right. Like this whole podcast is just gonna mostly be us watching the last minute and 5 of the fourth quarter. It's gonna be all right. They're about to hike it, and then we'll get like right into the topics.
It's all right.
All right,
It's
4
all
for 2,
right.
4 for
Come
2.
on.
Oh!
Another one.
Ah,
Let's
it's
go.
over.
New
It's
York just
over.
won the game.
It's over. It's over.
New York beats Green Bay. New
over.
York beats Green Bay. You hear me?
Yep.
New York beats Green Bay. Let's go. In real time. That's what I'm talking about. Rodgers is tight.
Fuck you, Aaron Rodgers.
Yo, and I ain't a hater. I love Aaron Rodgers.
fuck
I
that.
love
Fuck
Aaron
him.
Rodgers. Oh, he got kicked in the nuts. I love Aaron Rodgers. But, yo, let's go New York. So how we looking this year, baby? Huh? How we looking this year, baby?
Looking like 4-1. 4-1.
Wow.
Like they even got like the replay and everything. I wish you could pull it up on the screen right now.
Nah, we can't do that. NFL didn't give us permission to take the pod down.
Oh yeah, you gotta wait till after the game's over.
No. You can. You're not allowed. You're not really allowed to supposed to be posting like that. I don't think.
You could if it's after the game. You can't do it like during, like with boxing matches happen like live. You,
Uh huh.
it's like you can't stream it and show the boxing fight. You can stream it, but you just can't show like the pictures of them fighting. You can. They gotta show the audio of them fighting.
Yeah, nigga took a knee, second down.
It's like a radio. It's like a radio rule where you can like play audio, but you can't play.
Oh wait, yo, you know what? The game's not over.
No, it's a minute left.
The game's really not over.
No,
There's a minute left. Green Bay got 2 timeouts. New York got 2 timeouts. So it's second down.
but they're not gonna use their timeouts. There's a minute left.
No. Well, you got to think about it this way though.
I'm surprised. Like
Aaron Rodgers will have another chance to
you
score.
see him. He's frustrated.
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers will have another chance to score, and that could not always be beneficial to give one of the goats a chance to go down the field.
All they gotta do is take a knee twice.
No, look, 2nd and 11. Look, they got timeouts though. They're gonna call timeout again. See,
Why is it 3rd down?
that's what I'm saying. They got timeouts.
Oh wow.
They-
All right, we should really get to topics because we already like too focused. If anything happens during the
this
game,
is important.
it's important to you.
This is fucking important. This is important to
Damn,
everybody.
He look like my 6th grade teacher.
Yo, he looks like a nigga from Bayside.
Yo, he look like my 6th grade teacher.
He definitely like all these coaches and Mets players. They all look like they're from Whitestone and Bayside and Flushing.
Right, so, shut up.
They all look like
So-
Queens niggas.
All right, so one of the big topics I wanted to talk about, which kind of trended all over this week, was White Lives Matter.
Oh, you want to come in hot like that?
Yeah, we want to come in hot.
What?
You want to come in cold? That's stupid.
You want to come in hot like that though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Put me
okay,
on.
so
Give me acknowledgement of what's going on. All I know is Kanye's going crazy. That's all I know.
so Kanye,
That's all I ever have to know, though.
like
Right?
Kanye's throwing like a little fashion show thing, and he had pretty much shirts in the back that said "White Lives Matter," and he had prolific conservative Candace Owens with him. She's like very big in the whole conservative space. Like Republicans love her ass, and they call her like an Uncle Tom because she's black and just always shits, quote unquote, shits on her own people thing.
But he was with her.
He was with her, so
Candace Owens, as you said.
yeah, Candace Owens, and it kind of spilled over where a lot of celebrities like start calling out. Boozy says some shit, but one of the biggest ones was Diddy. Diddy was saying like, "Oh, how can you do that?" And he's like, "I'm gonna like fuck you. I'm gonna be like something for the Jews." He brought like Jews into it and stuff. And then he talked about making like a clothing line with the Star of David coming up soon or some shit. It's fucking nuts. And he's like, "Fuck you. You ain't nothing. You say you inspired by me, so you gotta be like me now." The fuck? Like Kanye was losing his fucking mind these past like 3-4 days. How you wild on Diddy?
I mean,
Well, then again, a lot of niggas. usually
Yeah,
wild on
like,
Diddy.
you know.
like Mace was just wild on Diddy like for a while now too.
do you think that this is? What do you think this is? Do you think this is cap? Do you think this is cry for help? Do you think this is this just Kanye West now at this point? Twice a year, he stirs up the pot and uses like black and white propaganda as fuel for the flame to do things. Before it was these clothing line and agencies blackballing him, you know what I mean, from the market. And he still made a way in, and he became a successful clothing designer, regardless if the Yeezys are made out of styrofoam. You know what I'm saying? Like he still became successful in it. But first it was because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Now it's White Lives Matter. Like, what do you think this is? Honestly, if you like, what do you call this? Is this just what a superstar doing? What a superstar does? We just gotta fall back and let it rock.
I think it's just a mixture of both. Like he knows he's at like a upper echelon type of status in the music world. Like, and I think it just feels like he has this like well endowed nature of feeling like I'm better than everybody. That fuck everybody. Everything I say is always going to be right because it works for me. Like only I can do this because I'm the chosen one. I'm the one that's here to change the world. Like, I don't give a fuck about the people before me. I only care about what I'm doing. Okay, you inspire whatever. It'll hit you with the whole "I love you" shit. Like, I care about you, and then the next fucking day, this dude's just saying and doing some wild shit somewhere. So it's like a little bit of a sociopathic nature with this dude. Where I picture like, what if Eric Cartman was left alone? Like, what if Eric Cartman for South Park was left alone to fucking mold into his sociopathic nature that he was? Like, I felt like he was always just seen as himself as the underdog in his head, that he always feels like it's just stuck with him. No matter how no matter how good he tries, no matter how many things he tries to do, he's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stir the pot, make people look at me, make people stare at me because I'm that guy, and you're gonna watch me. You're gonna watch me make these White Lives Matter t-shirts.
White Lives Matter on the shirt is because they do. It's the obvious thing.
Kanye West speaks
Oh, you should see the one when he had Tucker Carlson. When you saw Tucker Carlson, that shit was crazy.
Sure, I thought the idea of me wearing it was funny, and I said, "Dad, what do you think it was funny?" He said, "Just a black man stating the obvious."
White Lives Matter has been classified.
It's crazy. That's some well, that's crazy. He don't love Black Lives Matter. But it's like
the majority of the media has a godless agenda,
and how you making it better?
Like, oh yeah, he's...
Can I play devil's advocate? Can I play devil's avocado?
No, I can tell you, he knows what he's doing.
That's like.
Ooh, you saw that?
Yeah, it works, right?
Wait, that was that was
Oh,
a
shit.
That was a rewind. I thought that was real.
Oh,
I thought it
shit.
just happened now.
What score?
It's 27-22.
Oh, they got a touchback, I think. Yeah, it was 20-27, so that means they got a touchback. Oh, shit.
So,
All right, boom. Like, yo, Mr. West.
look right in the camera and tell him.
He knows what he's. You know, he knows, like. I don't know, man. Like, is there another side of this that maybe can provoke some positivity? He's saying, I made a shirt that's stating the obvious. People are taking it as, because of the origin of where it came from, white supremacists were the ones saying it back in 2015. We just heard that, right?
2015.
So when the origin is stating, going back to white supremacy, you know the swastika, right? The swastika, it doesn't belong to Hitler and Germany. It comes from
India.
a sign of peace and love and shit like that, right?
Yep.
A totally different meaning.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Hitler went ahead and turned it into what it turned into. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got something. Look what they, and I know I'm not trying to compare because I don't think it's a like perfect or good word or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, like, when you say the word nigga, the word, you know, nigga was really, it still is derogatory, but it used to be, they used to get beat while people used to be calling those, that's what they were looked at as. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the definition is like an ignorant person. An ignorant person is a person that don't know something. So basically, you call somebody like black and stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they used it derogatorily. And look what we did. We kind of like colonized the word a little bit, no? You know what I mean? What up, my nigga? How you been, my nigga? Everything good, my nigga? So everything, like, we colonized the word. And that's, I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's good that
Like,
I'm saying. I'm not saying, I'm not.
Does it
I'm
sound
not,
like we're taking ownership back of the name?
What?
So it was something, it was supposed to be originally used as a hate word.
Yeah.
But then over time, it just devolved into like, oh, it's like a casual conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, Giants won, guys. 4-1. We fuck y'all niggas. Fuck Green Bay. Anyway, we kind of just devolved the word to just make it regular conversation. Like, it's part of our everyday life. Just say nigga at the end of each sentence or the beginning of each sentence.
But I think we'll learn ourselves out of it.
We made it mean nothing because, like, 50, not that long ago, even to this day, most people make it mean something, and then they use it as a word of hate, while others use it as a word of a term of endearment. Like, that's my nigga. Yo, my nigga's doing good. Yo, my nigga's gonna be one of the best. It ain't like, get out of my store, nigga, or get off my property,
Exactly.
nigga. I'm gonna shoot you, nigga. Like,
But look, all right, look. And this is why I say, like, Kanye West will sit there, right?
I know you two gonna demonetize all those N-words.
Kanye West will sit there, right? Kanye West will sit there, right? And he'll take let's call a spade a spade. You know, white lives, all lives matter. But
But you got
he's saying I'm
yeah.
stating the obvious. He said, wait, like what is that? If there's so many times we get fucked over just because the color of our skin, right? Because growing up, we've been indoctrined to believe that due to skin color, there might be levels in life we can't get to. You understand? There's groups of people we can't imagine to be like a Rothschild or like a because we're not white, right? Because our skin color, there's groups of people that there's levels to life we may never get to because we're not white. Look, we've been indoctrined to think that. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying I believe it, but I'm just saying maybe a generation or two ago, all these people believed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, more people did than didn't anyway. So it's like, is he stimulating, provoking the mind? Is he having people, if you want something fixed, you got to point it out, right? You got to point it out. It came from white supremacists saying white lives matter, because everybody, black lives matter. And nobody's seeing like the bigger point. Every life should matter. You know what I'm saying?
However,
Why do we take care of people that have mental issues? Because their lives matter, right? We take care of people with mental issues. We take care of dying patients. We take care of kids that can't take it. We take care of impotent people, paralyzed people. Why do we take care of them? If they don't, because we love them, right? We take lives matter. All lives should matter. So what he just did was, I think he just made a buck off the obvious. Like, I think people get fucking angry because they expect Kanye West to be some type of fucking positive moral philanthropist or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like they expect it. They expect him to be that, and I don't see that. Makes great music, makes great clothing, whatever. But what do you really see him as? You know what I'm saying? Like, you expect him to lead the children somewhere? Like Kanye West is who Kanye West is going to be. He's gonna be a superstar, and if there's a place to make money, he's gonna make money. And if he got y'all mad doing it, he did his job. Because now he just showed y'all that he's no better than the system that created him. He didn't have to go that route with White Lives Matter, but he's like, fuck it. It's there. It's going to make money and get people mad. I'm going to go with it. White Lives Matter, everybody. Everybody get mad and buy my t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So, did he really do something that, if people took it in the right way, it should do something positive for us? You see what I'm trying to say, though? Like, why is it such a negative? If it's taken the right way, it should inspire us to be better because we all feel that was wrong of him.
Maybe it was just the messenger.
And that's not right.
Because
That's
because
not
you
right.
could be you could be the most righteous, nice person in the world, but it's like, oh, it's coming from you. Like, it's not coming from somebody who was like for like the whole any lives matter person. This is Kanye West, like somebody that we saw when he was first coming up. Somebody for us, like George Bush doesn't like black people, but we gotta remember, like, even like as his rise was rising, like people forget that when he dropped the Yeezus album, this nigga had Confederate merchandise.
I mean, but does that mean, again,
I feel like
he
he's
don't
just doing
owe
this
nobody
just
nothing.
like
He don't owe nobody nothing.
He don't owe nobody nothing, but it's like,
His mom's dead. His
Okay.
wife's gone. He don't owe nobody nothing.
is he the only person with a dead mom and
No,
a
but he's
divorced
given,
wife?
But he's given us music that will forever be timeless in our generation, 2 generations now. Maybe going 3, 2 generations at least. He's given us music that will forever be. For me, that was his. Everything else, he don't have to do. Everything else, he's making a choice to do, and we make a choice to follow him.
I just feel like he's just doing it just to stir the pot, get some attention on him. He knows he's gonna probably sell the fuck out in like 2 minutes after the White Lives Matter shirts drop. He got fucking Mos Def wearing that shit. Fuck that Yasin Bey, by the way. That's name's stupid. I grew up on Mos Def, not Yasin Bey. So, why the fuck he calling himself? Why? I grew up on Mos Def.
Muhammad
Black on both sides wasn't by Yasin Bey.
Muhammad Ali's name was Cassius Clay.
But
know what I'm
he
saying?
but he
And
got
changed his name to Muhammad
Okay,
Ali. You
so
don't appreciate Muhammad Ali's value.
why is he on
You don't
Bay
call
then?
him Cassius Clay.
Okay.
But that's my point.
So why is he Yasin Bey then? There was a message be changing from Cassius Clay to
Muslim, right?
Muhammad Ali.
Didn't he change?
Yeah,
Because
he
of
said
Muslim,
that
he
was his
changed-
slave name. He hated that name.
No. I mean, didn't Mos Def change it for that reason as well?
No.
He just changed it.
I know it wasn't because it was his slave name. That was his fucking rap name. That wasn't his born name. Cassius Clay was his fucking birth name.
Well, rappers aren't allowed to change their names.
Eminem, Slim Shady, Marshall Matters.
Rappers aren't allowed to change their name.
They're allowed to change their names, but if I'm in front of
Acquainted
Mos
with-
Def, do I have to call him Yasin Bey? He's like, no, don't call me Mos Def. I could call Eminem, Slim Shady, Marshall Matters, or Eminem anytime, and you ain't gonna be like, oh, don't call me that name.
Shit, I don't know, my nigga. They might not want you. I don't think he would get pissed, even though
Do I gotta call Kanye now that he's legally Ye?
I will tell you something. He might get pissed because I saw Mos Def. God bless the dead. My uncle took me to Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival, and he was driving one of the coach buses. So I had backstage passes. So that day I saw DMX, met Styles P, met the Locks, Rakim, and walking by me who just got off stage is Mos Def and Talib.
Black Star.
And Talib says what up. Talib says what up. Mos Def is a dick. He just walks by me and just has his head up. I was like, Mos Def. And he looked at me and just breezed past me. I was like, damn, nigga. Like, couldn't even give a nigga a high five.
Yeah, you want me to call you Yasin Bey? You Yasin bitch. Anyway.
Yo, why you get so angry?
Because I hate people. Like, I understand for like being like a celebrity of a certain status. You get that all the time. People coming up to you. Like, eventually it gets like cumbersome when you get can I have your picture? Can I have your autograph? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yo, what's up? You'll say what's up and shit. And then it's like, you don't want to come off like a dick. But I see the necessity of sometimes being a dick because you got to like go somewhere and you got motherfuckers blocking your way from doing what you have to do. But do you have to do it all the time? And like certain moments, okay, you're at a hip hop festival. You're not walking down the street. You're not like in your car on the side of me.
You'd be surprised, son. But that's it.
You're in a space where you're gonna get
it
recognized.
All circles back to that same Kanye West conversation, bro.
I told
It's
you what happened to me,
the
Jordan Lucas.
same
Jordan
thing.
Lucas is the biggest dick on earth.
That's what I'm talking about. It's the same thing. We expect don't meet your heroes.
Nope.
Don't meet your heroes. You know what I mean? We expect these niggas to be like they owe us something to be nice to us as people. Nah, man. This nigga Rick James and who's the other one? Who's the other one? Fuck, James Brown? James Brown, you saw the move. This nigga used to be pissed at the band. Prince used to be, Kobe used to, Jordan. Yo, these niggas was dicks because they were the greatest at what they do. The greatest at what they do. So they were dicks. Don't think that just because they do what they do and we're entertained and you know what it takes for them to get there? Perfect. I just watched the documentary. You saw Redeem? Redeem is a documentary about the 2008 Olympic team that won the gold medals after us losing for like 3 Olympics straight.
Don't we usually have like always a lot of medals in any Olympic game before summer or winter?
Nah. You'd be surprised.
But there like a certain division of it, like a running.
What?
Like, was there like a certain division in the Olympics that we always lost at?
Oh yeah, of course, Africans always do the
Yeah.
like no
they doing the race,
no
like
cap. Them Africans can
they
run.
do the race.
Yeah, they got those skinny little legs that are just.
It's like, okay, we got Michael Phelps for
win.
like we got Michael Phelps for swimming, but there's no
the fucking win.
because now the biggest praise is for like running is like this woman like I think his name's Shari. I know her name's Richardson, but like Shari Richardson, it's like this young girl, Bolton Pass fucking thing, Bolton Pass people winning like all these like heats and shit. But I don't know who's the top male runner. She's the top female runner, and she runs with a weave and long ass nails. Like she's running black. Please don't be mad at me if you ever see this. Very pretty, but do your thing, girl. Cause
all right, United States does have the most
most medals,
all-time medals. Yeah, 2,633.
Damn.
That That's including 1,061 gold, 832 silver, and 740 bronze.
Damn.
And we lead by a lot. Like Olympic medals by country in 2022. Total medals United States 2,980. The next one is United Kingdom, and they only got 948. You heard?
How many got 948?
948. United Kingdom.
And they're third.
Second.
So
blowing them out.
we got almost like 3-4 times as much as they got.
Yeah, we blowing them out.
See, America's tell
We
you,
blowing them out.
America.
Yo, we blow out a lot.
Who's like last? Who's last place?
out of 10? Australia.
Australia only got 10 medals.
No. Top 10. Top 10.
Who's last? Not last in top 10. Last in the world.
Here, 10. Who got the least amount of medals? Shit.
There's gotta be a country out there with just like one medal.
Let's see.
I remember because there's some countries that weren't even allowed to be in the Olympics because they had such low population and they didn't have like Olympic like style like teams in any of those countries. Like I learned about this guy who was like a swimmer from Papua New Guinea in 2000, I think. They don't swim pools or nothing there back in 2000. And this motherfucker has like the slowest swim rates in recorded history. I think it took him like 1:52 for like a single heat from just a 50-meter swimming pool. Or 50 foot, not 50 meter. That 50 meters is fucking long. He's doing the research because we do research just live.
It's Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan.
It's Uzbekistan, Indonesia, Egypt, Georgia, Slovakia.
They all tied.
They're all tied. They all got like under 200.
And
76, 73. The least amount is Uzbekistan, 37 medals.
Uzbekistan went third. Nobody's fucking making trips to Uzbekistan.
Yeah, well, or there's just not good athletes born over there. You know, look, I saw one thing that I saw in this Redeem documentary is that, and I've seen this time and time again. Like I've seen it in the documentary about the steroids, the steroid usage in the Olympics. I've seen that. The steroid usage in baseball. You see it there too a little bit. But you know, with American athletes, we're like, you know, we have to go look for our training. Our parents have to pay for basketball coaches and schools in order to get our skills up. And then like when we get older, there's a decision that has to be made when you're like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You know, when you're a basketball player and an athlete trying to be a kid, trying to be a young adult and make money, you want to have clothes and be fly and you want to be comfortable, right? You want to play ball too though. Your skills, the more you put into a sport, the more it gives it back, right? So being mentally comfortable is a big deal. Like in the United States, there's a certain amount of mental uncomfortability that the greatest ones have. You know, and that's because they kind of earn it in their brain. A lot of them do come from there's probably a mixed match, but it takes fucking awesome parents, bro. It takes awesome parents or it takes a awesome teacher to get you there, to be that good, right? In these other countries, like communist countries, China and Russia and all these, you know, in China, once a kid's like fucking 10 years old, if he's over like 5'10", he automatically gotta go play basketball.
That's
crazy. No ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah, no, he has to go into sports. It's not if he wants or not. He has to, in these communist countries, that's what they do. These like when I was watching the Olympics with the basketball, he was like, yo, these people have known each other for 18 years, 20 years. They're brothers. They've been playing on the same team 18, 20 years because they play for their country. You understand? When you come to the United States, every state is like a different little country.
Yep.
So the NBA, you know, you got this over there, that over there. When you play it over, when they play in the Olympics, all these communist countries, they're like, yo, the government pays for everything because your child is like this and brolic and great at his talent. Yo, we gotta earn him up to the top spot because if he wins, our country wins, we look the best.
I think that's also the beauty with America that there's 50 states, as you just said, it's like little countries, and you know, with those separate different countries, but all still being one. You gotta have a lot of crazy. You gotta have like a set laws for the entire country
Mm-hmm.
just to have like some balance. Because I feel like if every fucking law, like every law was made by each state, like it was led up to the states, which is pretty much what the Confederacy wanted to do back in the Civil War, we would be fucking nuts right now. Like nuts. It's like imagine going over to fucking like Jersey and Connecticut and they got like a certain law that you didn't know about where as soon as you walk in as soon as you come to Jersey, you gotta get shot in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the law here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, you gotta make a fucking law where you can't have that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like some crazy shit. Oh, free coke. You could do all the cocaine and drugs you want in Connecticut. Fuck it. It's the law. You got as soon as you come over that border, you gotta take a hit of ecstasy.
Yeah, nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like in those communist countries, there's a reason why those kids get built up to be how they, because their countries run them like that. The movie was called Icarus. In the movie Icarus, yo, Russia went so hard to win medals that they had a scheme to switch out their dirty urine that was filled with steroids and dope for clean urine. They had a hole in the wall where the urine was getting processed, and somebody would switch it out. And
Oh yeah.
And in the movie,
I know Russia, the doping scandal that they
yeah,
did.
yo, you know that's my point. Look how hard communist country, yo, that's the Olympics. You're cheating at the Olympics.
Like,
That is crazy.
Like millions of millions of people from many countries watching you do
It's so
this shit.
disrespectful. You got balls. You know what I'm saying? Like you got balls to do some shit.
I think
like
that's
that.
why I think that's why they banned Russia out, like from competing
I don't
ever.
think they're still banned.
Like I think they have to still be banned after that crazy shit. And now them going to war with Ukraine, you ain't going to no fucking Olympics. You ain't going to Olympics ever again, are you?
Oh yeah.
They're not allowed to be in the Olympics because of this shit. Because Putin's a crazy motherfucker.
Oh wait, yo. Will Russia get to compete at the next Olympics?
No.
Yes, as the
No.
ban is set to end December 16th, 2022, barring further incidents, Russian athletes will be able to compete under their own flag at the summer
Nope.
2024 Olympics, brother.
They're gonna renew that. Fucking no. I would renew that shit because I think they had like some leeway where
No, he said no. Yes.
no, they're gonna.
Yes.
I think even when they did kind of compete, they had like some fucking weird white, like small Russian symbol flag. Like they had like another state, like another country represent them, sort of, and they were allowed to kind of compete, but only like they couldn't have like the Russian flag. So they had like these motherfuckers with like white flags with like some small country on it.
Can't have your country's flag on it. Like that's so disrespectful.
I mean, that's like motherfuckers that if you're like a black woke person, you
They
wear
do
the
that.
you wear the black, green, and red flag instead of the American flag. Like this is my flag.
They're doing that with UFC though. With UFC, I think they're trying to ban you wearing your. I think they banned you wearing your nationality's flag.
Why?
Because I think this because it might have had something to do with the Russia and the Ukraine and all that shit. That they didn't want people to start feeling a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what? Loving your homeland?
Psst.
Tell a Puerto Rican that. Tell a Dominican that. They're gonna be like, "Fuck you, nigga."
Yeah, speaking of Puerto Rico, yeah, that shit sucks, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what sucks
That
more is
sucks.
that country, it's hard to give them help because the government's so corrupt over there.
Yep.
Every time the United States sends some help over there, it's like the United States send 10 million, the government takes 7 and say, here, use 3 to fix it up.
And it's also because of this thing called the Jones Act, if you know what that is.
What's that?
It's where, fuck, and it's something like real serious because the only thing I know about it is that like look it up real quick for me if you can. But I know it's something that prevents like Puerto Rico from getting like financial help from the United States. So it's like anything that happens to them, it's like you on your own because you can't get money from the United States because you're not considered for statehood or anything like that. Something like that with the Jones Act, because they say if you get rid of the Jones Act, we'll be actually able to fucking
The
get
Jones
out.
Act is also known as the Merchant Marine Act of 1920.
Yep,
It's a
then I was
federal
1920.
It's a federal statute establishing support for the development and maintenance of merchant marine in order to support commercial activity and serve as a naval auxiliary in times of war or national emergency. I don't know what the fuck that means though. Who does the Jones Act protect?
And Puerto Rico's under that shit. Actually, not under that shit. But it's like like Hurricane Katrina or like Hurricane Sandy and all of them. A lot of military people came too. It wasn't just like FEMA and all of them. Like a lot of military aides came helping them like move all that shit from like their like.
They make this sound. Look how they make this sound though. President Woodrow Wilson signed the Jones Shafroth Act, 1917, March 2nd, giving Puerto Rican U.S. statutory citizenship.
Yeah.
This act also separated Puerto Rico's government into executive, judicial, and legislative branches and empowered Puerto Ricans with the Bill of Rights. See, it don't say nothing that they don't give us no money, though. It don't state that, though. It states that it gave them citizenship.
That's it. That's all they get. They can't. They have congressmen. They have like their own senators, but they have no say in like our voting system in Congress.
And that's why it's corrupted though. It's corrupted because
even DC,
but nobody's gone in to change it though. Like all it takes
is and it was supposed to only be for a time because it was something from this Supreme Court judge in 1901. I know his last name was like Brown or something.
Okay,
but it was supposed to be something that was for a time. That eventually Puerto Rico can be a state, the 51st state. Well, this is before they had 50 states, but it was supposed to be a state at some point. It was crazy. Like, I feel bad for all the people that die. Like, they constantly always get hit with hurricanes, like every fucking year, pretty much. They had Maria not too long ago that fucked them up.
Yeah, but you can't do nothing about that, though. They're in a bad spot.
Yeah, you can't, but it's like...
You can't do nothing about it. The only thing that you can... the only thing
you can only just take the damage.
No. I mean, look, there is a way to probably make it safer. Like there probably is a way to make certain structures, make several structures. Several structures that'll be like underground or something like that. Because I don't think Puerto Rico gets earthquakes like that. So I know it gets flooded like crazy, but that's where they have to start fixing it. They have to start fixing, trying to not get it flooded so much, because that's the problem. The problem is that when that shit comes through, it takes out everything. So how can a little country like that deal with the tidal waves of the water? You got to build high structures that go up. We live in such a time that I don't believe that there's anything that can't just be fixed. And I know I'm thinking like a fucking, tinfoil hat guy, but I think everything can be fixed. I don't think that there's one fucking I saw this movie called Islam. You saw it? Matt Damon?
Yo, sorry. Charlize Theron. The rich
girl's name?
Yeah, well, that's the actress name.
Yeah. Well, I just know Matt Damon. But yeah, and the girl, that movie is fucking dope. Like, I could imagine that. I could imagine a place where not regular people would be involved, and then that happens. See, it's just like what we spoke about, like,
some District 9 type shit.
Corruption. What sucks is that when corruption wants to get dealt with, it will get dealt with. If people from the United States government were willing to go down to Puerto Rico and fix that shit, arrest who's doing wrong, taking more money than they should, and then you have the people that really put the money where it should be going, people would be happier and live happier lives, to the point where, you gotta remember, nigga, a hurricane is coming, right? A lot of those people in Puerto Rico rich probably can't even afford to not get out the way. Don't that suck?
And
a hurricane is coming and I can't even afford to get on a plane and get the fuck out of here. It's shit like that is the bigger deal. Because if this was smart, Puerto Rico would be a place that people live. Yes, I'm not saying that, you run away in a hurricane. But I'm saying, if they were smart, at least you would give the person, oh shit, there's a hurricane coming next week. Let's buy a ticket to New York. Let's go stay with because they got money to do that. There's no money economically there, so it hurts.
So what about people like Logan Paul living in Puerto Rico with his brother?
It's genius, though.
And then
he's getting all that Spanish ass.
He's criticizing like Bad Bunny, saying that he's not helping the country.
Well, but that's how you get people. One, Logan Paul is Logan Paul, but that's how you get people to do shit like that. If Bad Bunny, he don't have to justify giving his money for nothing. But maybe he didn't get around to it. But what if that corruption? What if I just spoke to you about corruption, right? What if last time he gave money to a government official or something, these niggas didn't do shit? So what if he's trying to figure out another way to help his people? You know, like you never know what's in between the lines, and I take it as cap coming from Jake Paul's mouth because
Logan.
Logan Paul's mouth because I'm not saying they lie, but
Well-
how does he know?
Well, Bad Bunny put Logan Paul on like a small video talking about how a lot of Americans move to Puerto Rico for the tax breaks they get.
Yeah,
So he put Logan's video in his video, in a music video, and Logan Paul was like, "This motherfucker don't help out shit. I'm the one that's there. Just because I don't post that I'm helping Puerto Rico, giving food shit, doesn't mean I'm not like doing shit for Puerto Rico."
at the end of the day, it's all petty. At the end of the day, it's all petty. You know, people, you know, we all go through hard times and shit like that, but people gotta learn how to help themselves a little bit. And when things like that happen, get the fuck out the way. I don't know why people play so much with Mother Nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Like, what the fuck you mean? It's a whole tornado. You know, like, get the fuck out the way. You know, make resources to get the fuck out of the way. I
Like,
can't stand people. You went to Edacon, G. How was it?
eats con. I got my car booted.
Ah,
Fucking neighbors, fucking assholes.
Sounds like fun.
All right, so what I didn't know, because this was my first time experiencing it, because I never been in the area. I've been in areas like that, but walking, never with like with my car parking. Apparently, in like certain neighborhoods, they have like their own kind of community government type shit where you can't park in certain like streets.
You gotta pay for a permit.
You gotta pay for a permit, like a special visitor's permit, to be able to park there. So it's like, if you don't live there, you can't park anywhere. And I ended up getting booted, and I was just sitting with me and my girl for like a fucking an hour waiting for the damn tow truck, not tow truck, but like the guy to come and boot my car. And to be fair, the guy was really friendly. He was actually really cool. Like, he wasn't like a dick, like a fuck.
Nigga, because you know why? He was parked not too far.
No,
He was sitting there just waiting for you to call.
no. He was pretty much, because I wasn't the only one, because he told me I'll be there in 10 minutes, but then he ended up taking like a half hour to come. And he was like, "I'm sorry, I'm late because I just had to unboot like 6, 7 other cars, because it was a festival. It was for each con. So mad motherfuckers, it wasn't just me. It was
Okay.
mad other people too.
Okay.
He's like, I just like, it was like, what, we left there like 7, no, not 7, like 6:30. He's like, I just finished unbooting like probably 20 cars today.
And you all, how much you paid?
180.
Was that NYPD?
No, it was the community.
It was the community.
Yep.
So he just made money off of you.
Oh, of course he did.
Like he did, like that. Like he loves it. He
Yep.
loves it.
That's
my
why he was
nigga.
so happy.
He loves it.
Starting
Like,
conversation, like, yeah, we're making big bucks now.
yeah, he
Yep.
loves it, my nigga.
It's from this. I know the company's called Knights, like Towing and Booting Corporation. So if they're
Yeah,
around.
he loves
So
it.
you around Forest Hills, they looking for y'all niggas. They look for y'all to fucking park and not tell you. And they be like, Did you not know it was a sign? I was like, first of all, it's not like those signs you see like in the city where it's just like a little white thing, like no parking from whatever.
No, they look different.
They look very different. It's like a giant sign.
And then but little fine print.
with little fine prints. It's like nobody's gonna sit there and just read that shit. Like, and then it tells you, if you move, you park here, blah blah blah. And it's like a whole fucking paragraph telling you what you can't do.
And it's a believe it or not, it's not that small of an area. It goes pretty far. It goes from like
it goes all the main highways. in
it's like
Queens.
Union Turnpike. It's like
Yep.
it's like Union. No, it's not that far. It's like
He said there's 3 highways around Forest Hills. It's like highway, and then
Yeah,
right
but-
here is Forest Hills.
yeah, like but up there, that little community is different though. Like Forest Hills, yeah, it connects like 3 highways, but the little community in that area probably connects like 1, 2, maybe like 1 and like like what is that? Queens Boulevard, like 1 and yeah, maybe 2, but it's not that big of an area, and that shit. Oh
It's
man,
a very
like I said,
beautiful area. bro.
yo, it's very expensive. Mad money there. I told you, everybody there is like 90.
Everyone's old as fuck, so definitely either
How was the
somebody
food at
snitch.
Edacon?
Huh?
How was the food at Edacon?
EatsCon.
Eatsacon. How's the food? Eatsacon. Eats. How was it?
EatsCon.
Eatsacon. Eatscon.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm like, EatsCon.
Eatsacon. How was the food?
Oh, it was dope. We had 3 different foods.
Was it expensive?
No, not really.
Not really.
like it would be a burger and fries for like $10.
That's not bad.
Yep. And
Not bad.
pizza was like $5. Like it was it wasn't like crazy expensive as I thought it was gonna be.
Okay.
But a lot of places sold out. I think the main one that sold out the most was this spot called Wiener Circle.
Okay.
And it's from Chicago. So
Okay.
they came there and they were
Hot dogs?
Hot dogs.
Just
They
like crazy types of hot dogs, right?
Yep. And they had sold out. So they were the ones doing the best business yesterday. It's still going on today.
Yeah, if you
It's
make
Sunday.
hot dogs the right way, bro. What were they made out of? Were they pork or beef or chicken?
I didn't have that because the lines were so fucking long. There was like 40 niggas in front waiting for that shit. That's like, nah, I can't wait.
All right, so what you had?
So I had this one called Pepper's Jerk Chicken.
Okay, that sounds good already.
Pepper's Jerk Chicken. And we had 7th Street Burger.
Pepper's Jerk. Pepper Jerk. 7th Street Burger.
Yeah, 7th Street Burger and Ace's Pizza. So we had pretty much
How was the
burger
pizza?
and pizza. The pizza was good. It was a Detroit style pizza.
So they made everything right there. There was like ovens outside and all that shit.
Yeah, that like the workers were working while they had like 2 people in the front, like taking the cards and shit or cash, and you could actually see them in real time making the food right behind.
How many
them.
things of food?
There was about 30. 30
bad.
different ones, and there was a whole like.
Oh, he just fell. Oh.
Oh, you about to watch the TV as you're doing this.
No,
shit.
my bad, G. But he just fell really hard. Like, I love it that nigga strap goalposts to their face and fall.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, yeah. Also, when Nico was there earlier,
Okay.
I just happened to miss him. I came like about an hour before he left because he went to Comic-Con right after.
All right.
But he posted a video with that Italian dude from Staten Island, Eugene or some shit,
Okay.
with Martha Stewart.
Yo, no cap. I wonder if that's how he really talks.
I wonder that too. Sometimes.
I wonder because like
I wanted to try to go early enough to
Try to meet him?
but I was like, fuck, I don't want to get up like. But for those type of things, to meet those type of people,
You
you gotta
can
get
say-
up early for those niggas because they move.
it looks
around.
amazing. Let's see if it tastes amazing like your sister.
Yes, like shit like that. That's the only. And what's funny, my girl hates that nigga. She hates that nigga with a passion. I be sending her videos of this nigga just to piss her off.
Let's
And it's fucking great.
your sister. Look at his face.
I'm gonna use that now.
I love that shit. That's why he makes me
This
laugh.
burger tastes like this.
Whenever he says that shit. He goes, it looks amazing. Now he goes, it looks amazing. I bet it tastes like your sister.
That's
fucked
why
up.
I'm gonna use that shit.
You
That
fucked
shit's-
up. That's fucked up.
But it was really dope. Lines are crazy as fuck, but we, sat down. They gave us free body armor drinks there. They had like a little game section. We were playing. I put it up on my Instagram.
Okay.
Kind of thing. And it was really pleasing. The tickets to get in were like $35 each. But they had like a lot of little virtual things going on. They had like a Don Julio thing and.
Don Julio.
Yep. And they had like guest speakers like fucking Bun B and Black Thought were there talking about their food journeys.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
Black Thought was there.
Yeah.
That's did you get autograph or anything?
No, it's like a special panel area.
Oh, you had to pay for
you
it,
have
right?
to pay for that extra. I didn't notice that until the ticket. You have to scroll down even further to get like all the VIP stuff. I just got the general admission.
That shit dope. That nigga's a monster. I think he just came out with an album too, didn't he?
Damn,
I think like three weeks ago.
Well,
Speaking of albums, what you think about the Freddie Gibbs album?
love him more than DJ Academics did.
What was DJ Academic saying about it?
He hated. Like he actually kind of said like, all right, 23, that's solid. I wouldn't give him that number, but good for him.
Yeah, Cheat Codes. He just came out with an album, Cheat Codes.
Oh, cheat codes.
We gotta hear that. I gotta hear that.
But Freddie Gibbs, dropped an album, sold separately.
That's a dope name.
Yes, and
But I like when I tell it to Siri, when I tell or to the Echo to Amazon, I'll be like, play the new Freddie Gibbs album. It goes dollar sign O, and then dollar sign, and then it says the word, and then it says separately.
But my favorite song is PYS with DJ Paul.
I
love the beat.
like paper bags, zipper bags, or something like that.
Yep.
What is it?
I forgot what it's called, but I love the PYS. Like pimp and slut, break them all back,
Uh-huh.
on the top, kick the low. Like the beat alone was like fire. Like he had a lot of banger ass beats on this album.
Yeah, I will say that he did. He had really good beat selection.
So the
I like
production
Pain and
is
Strife. I like Zipper Bags. Blackest in the Room is dope. CIA is
Space
dope.
Rabbit. I like Space Rabbit.
Yo, his whole album is dope though. His whole album,
Yeah.
it's a vibe. It's a vibe. But a lot of niggas don't fuck with Freddie.
I know.
A lot of niggas don't
He
fuck
already-
with Freddie.
Like, especially again, DJ Academics. He
But
hates
look,
that nigga.
What'd he
Benny
say?
the Butcher really hates that nigga.
What did he say? Fucking Jim Jones hates that nigga.
Jim Jones fucked him up in Prime 12 allegedly. We don't go into
Over
that
steak
story.
and lobster.
You have some, right? Imagine fucked up over
Steak, lobster. Instead of steak and lobster, he got a 3-piece and a soda.
How you get fucked up over seafood?
Yo, when it's on site, it's on site. You can't even like
That was on site.
listen. You can't even argue about that. My whole thing is that what do you like? I want to know what it is to handle those situations, and do you make money transactions on the low? Like I come to a restaurant, right? I whoop a nigga ass, boom, 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 boom. Whatever I break, whatever breaks in there, whatever I disturb the guest, whatever. Now, instead of I'm running. I'm not staying here. I'm running. Everybody knows it's me. I'm a celebrity. I'm running though. Do I before I even lump that nigga up? Did I go to the store manager, the store place, and be like, yo, sir, listen, here's 10 racks. You ain't got to report it. I ain't got to report it. It's a gift. Here, I'm going to go in there and lump that dude up, and I'm going to leave. You don't tell the cops nothing. It's 10 racks. Or don't press charges on me. Here's what it'll fix whatever's clear. Like, or do they do that after? When they're on the run and shit, yo, call that store back. Tell them what just happened. Tell them we'll give them some money. Like, what do you do? Or do you just leave it into the cops and let insurance take care of it? Let them get sued? Like, do those things happen? Because I know fights happen, So do venues get charged? Or do venues charge the rappers for it? I want to know how you handle that.
It depends. Like the first one sounds like a more liable, like a more suitable idea to do. Because if you see an op somewhere that you're gonna be eating at, that you want to eat at, I would hit up the management like, yo. But then again, it'll be like, just don't come at all. And then if they probably see you, you're pretty much giving them secondhand notice that some shit's gonna go down once they enter the restaurant. So it's a lose either or for everybody. That's how I see it. So just fucking okay. They eating there. Okay, I won't eat there. I'll go somewhere else. But no, like, it's like what makes you hate a motherfucker so bad that you want to just start some shit? Like how bad is your ego that you gotta like want to hurt somebody? Imagine motherfuckers that are just sitting there just casually eating food and say, oh, there you go. You eating, you trying to put the steak in your mouth, so nigga just pops you in the head. Like,
I think that's
it's ego.
You say ego, man, but it's a little bit of everything. It's how you're bred. Mama didn't raise no pussy. So it's how you're bred. It's what do you want to do when we've both made the decision to embarrass each other with words, and we both made the decision looking at each other and say it's on sight. We both made the choice. What am I gonna do at that point? Nah, that's not ego. That's me signing the contract. If we both said it's on site, and they both did, that's me signing the contract. If I see you and I whip you, if I see you and I walk up to you to try to talk to you, that's ego. Cause now what am I that? Well, it could be ego pushed to the side, but then I'm giving ego fuel to your ego now because now you're like, all right, this nigga walked up to me to talk. He said it was on site. Nothing's happening. You trying to talk to me right now?
It's like Freddie Gintz and then Jim Jones. Look at how they were both raised. Like, we all know about Freddie with who his dad is and who his brother is. Like, one's an attorney.
Yeah, you told me like they're all law enforcement.
They're all right? That's why academics calls him Fetty Gibbs, which I think is funny as fuck, but it is what it is. But
that's funny.
But we all know like how Jim Jones' shit
Fetty
is.
Gibbs.
Yep.
That's funny. It rings hard.
So it's like to expand on the point, like we know Jim Jones is, like we see how he was, like he said I had a hard life. Dad was like, I don't know if he says dad was like not in the picture so much, but he said like it was his mom. So it's like, yeah, mom didn't raise no bitch because daddy wasn't really there.
Nah, yo, see, and like I said, everybody has sometimes you gotta live your raps. You know, if you rap about selling bricks and guns and burners and bodies and street shit, if you're a street nigga or you rap about street shit, sooner or later, the music and the man are gonna have to make sense.
Like, are you talking about raps where you're spinning the block or killing your ops? You're gonna get dropped.
Well, if just be about that life. Just be ready for that life, because if you're rapping about that stuff, that means you appeal to those type of people. That means those type of people are gonna be around you, and it's a liable thing. You're risking your livelihood, but your music gets you that money, so you want to stay in that atmosphere. It's a wicked game, yo. That's why I be hating hip hop sometimes, cause it's like, do we really need that kill your music, kill yourself music? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we always have to be about killing each other music? Like, is it all the time? Like, you know, and I get it. There be good music that don't have points like that. You know what I'm saying? Why is Jada's Kiss as hard as it gets? You know what I mean? What, like, there's good music that don't come out with everybody getting bodied. But shit, that's what man. That's why I get mad at That's why I do get mad at drum music sometimes.
Because just op music. It's all about I'm gonna make this song to my ops as I'm blowing his brains out.
Yeah, I hate that shit, bro.
And then they wonder why people like K Flock is like pretty much pretty much gonna get a murder charge on him. Oh, free my nigga. No, keep that nigga in there.
You stupid.
Like, I always hate my friends be like, free my nigga this, free my boy that. No, there's a reason why that motherfucker's in there. It's not because he was a model citizen.
You right. A lot of niggas could stay in there, but a lot of niggas will be wrongfully accused too, son.
All right. If you're wrongfully accused, hope you get out of there. Hope your lawyer or whatever the fuck
that
fights
should be
you.
sucking.
But for the most part,
yeah, you did something to end up there, you criminal.
like something in your life had like the fucking police having a target on you. There's a reason why police target you. That's why there's hip hop police. There's a reason for those type of police officers.
Yeah, some niggas are legit criminals, but some niggas aren't. Some people really aren't. Like,
what rapper was like a good person, quote unquote?
what are you talking about? Like Tupac went to jail for supposedly rape. You know what I'm saying? And we weren't there. Nobody was there, but supposedly he didn't rape the woman.
Yeah,
he did a year in jail for that.
He got out. He wasn't there. He wasn't there for life.
Oh, he wasn't there for life, but
he wasn't convicted of no murder. He wasn't about killing somebody.
Nah, I get it. But he didn't have to do a year in jail neither for that.
This baby mama's doing that thing. Baby daddies, the fuck.
For no
reason.
And they get away with it.
And they get away with it.
That's all they gotta say, yo. All they gotta do is say you hit them and then hit themselves.
Yep. And put pictures as proof and shit.
Yep.
Yep. And then you could have no criminal record whatsoever, and then you'll not have a record.
Nah, I'm not disagreeing with you.
What do you feel about Biden with letting out 5 or 6,000 marijuana users?
I mean, he's trying to play. He's trying to play to the American culture right now. Like, he's trying to play cards that marijuana's big. It's a big deal. I mean, what is there to say about it? Until they do something wrong, or until they do something fucked up, or what are you gonna do? You put us in jail. You fucked so many people over with fucking marijuana charges. Yo, there's people that got fucked up lives because they've been arrested for weed, and it wasn't the smoking the weed that gave them a fucked up life. It was the being arrested, not being able to smoke it legally. You know what I'm saying? Like, the country's been that way. He's just playing into the culture. What he should do is give reparations for black people that came from slavery and the white companies that profited and became what they were from the from the early era of them getting money. That's what he should do. Got reparations for those people and those families. You know what I'm saying? Instead of playing into the car. It's cool. I'm with y'all. Marijuana niggas, get out of jail. Do whatever you can to stay the fuck out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it as I don't really care about politics too much, but I don't really, Biden ain't running shit, right?
No.
He's been dead for a while, right? That's just like a shell.
Like, I believe the president has always been like a figurehead.
Nigga, that's just a shell. That's not really him.
Ain't no fucking shell.
Nigga, that's not really him.
That's him.
Nigga, that's Robo Biden. Why you think they keep introducing us to?
They call him Dark Brandon.
Nigga, that's Robo Biden.
So what was Trump? Robo Trump?
No, Trump is Trump. He just came out with a book. He's saying he's gonna become president
no,
again.
No, that was Confidence Man. That was by Maggie Haberman of the New York Times. Shout out to her. I love her reporting.
What do you mean?
That book that's out now is called Confidence Man. That was made by a New York Times.
I thought it was an
reporter.
autobiography of his.
No, she just sat with this nigga 3 different times and learned about his shit. Ain't no all about that nigga already got autobiographies out. They probably still writing that nigga's autobiography. You know how much this nigga does share every fucking day. You know how long that book will be? Like at least 2 Bibles.
Confidence Man?
Yeah, it's called Confidence Man.
By Maggie Haberman.
Yeah, she works for the New York Times. I love her reporting. So I actually look at her.
So what you think? Trump wins the wins again? Presidency?
Can Trump win again?
Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. I think Tulsi Gabbard. Doom, doom, doom.
Tulsi Gabbard?
Doom, doom, doom.
What about Tulsi Gabbard?
I think she got it. Well, she's a
She ain't
female.
gonna fucking win.
She's not playing ball with them. That's why.
Tulsi Gabbard's not going to win. Hell, nobody's even talking about Tulsi
Doom,
Gabbard.
doom, doom.
But
Doom, doom, doom.
if I would say
Doom, doom,
if
doom.
the Republicans take back the Senate in November,
Mm-hmm.
he'll have at least almost half, like hitting half of a chance to get it back. That's how I see it. Because you got dumbass Herschel Walker fucking running. That nigga's fucking retarded. I don't know. I'm sorry, Lord, for saying that, but
He said, "I'm sorry, Lord."
I'm sorry, Lord, but this guy is like absolutely stupid. If you ever see him like in public, he always contradicted himself. He's like, "Oh, I'm against abortion. I think everyone has a right to life." This nigga got 4 kids from 4 baby mamas, and he paid for an abortion back in 2009, try to cover up like he didn't. He's like, "Oh, I give money to everybody." That's his excuse. I give money to everybody.
Yeah, I love it.
And so you know how the chick, you know how she had proof that she had the abortion.
What?
She had the receipt and the fucking thank you card from him. How you give a thank you card to a chick you pay for an abortion for? And she has a whole nother kid by her.
That's a thug right there, my nigga.
That's a thug.
That's a thug. That's some thug shit right there. Like
This ain't one of those, niggas do this in the street every day.
Yo, I swear, certain things that people do, I'm telling you, it's only movie shit.
Yo,
You only see it in movies sometimes, and then you see it in real life, you're like, fuck out of here.
I know a girl that she ended up getting with this guy, and mind you, he already had 3 kids from 3 baby mamas, and she got with this nigga. She ended up being the 4th baby mama.
Okay.
How, Sway? Why? What manipulate? What did the fuck this nigga do or say?
Well, does he take care of the kids?
I don't know.
But see, look, you gotta
But
look.
for 3 baby mamas.
Look, you gotta answer something.
That's 3.
Yo, listen,
that's 3 child supports.
Yo, but you know what that is? That's not only 3 child supports.
4
that's
child supports now.
3. Well, if he's still with a chick, then
No.
Oh, okay.
Probably working on his 5th baby mama. Maybe 6. I don't know. This was years back.
Yo, he's smooth. He that's what he wants.
What type of? But it's
His
like,
goal in life is to forever be broke. His goal in life is to forever be broke. Who says he don't support all his kids though? He might support them all.
How? What job and what type of like time?
He might. You never know.
I know a nigga ain't working no fucking multi-million-dollar or no fucking even barely
Yeah,
a 60K
to have
job.
one kid is like $1 million. You
So
want to have
imagine
5
like
kids?
4. He has 4.
Yeah.
I guarantee that you need to.
Well, you know what? That see, but playing off that shit could make you money though. You know, tax season. He might convince all the baby moms to put the kids under him so he could get that big check.
I mean, with their dumbasses, they probably will. Like, oh, they play my kid. It's your kid too,
That's
baby.
fucked
I
up.
love you.
Yo,
There
but
be
some
baby
people,
mamas
niggas,
like that.
you love is blind though. You can't be like that. Love is blind. You meet somebody, and then you fucking them, and then they didn't pull out, and you know it all starts
love
from
is blind, but
yo.
love
It
ain't.
all starts from you being responsible from the jump. Listen,
Some people start off not responsible.
yeah, that's the problem though, Rich. If you don't want to strap up the first time you fucking her, if you don't want to strap up while you fucking her, if you don't want to do all that shit though, then nah, it's really not gonna work. You gotta take care of it and then make a decision. Because once you start fucking with no condom, there is always a chance that you could pop. I don't fuck how good you pull out. There's a chance you can, and that's for you too, chicks.
Yeah.
You too. That's
happened to me-
everybody.
That happened to me one time. I went in raw and I got scared. I kind of slightly nutted.
You're a dick. Nah,
Well,
but
Rich-
that nigga, that's why you get plan Bs though. When you feel like if you're fucking a chick raw, like even if it's your girl, like I know they're not good for you, a whole bunch of plan Bs and all that can't be great to be taking them like vitamins. But that's not what I'm saying. But
Some
if
girls love that shit because it helps with their period.
Yeah, but that's not my
But you
thing.
taking it like it's fucking.
My thing is to just play safe, like
Like, be
just play
careful.
safe. Yeah,
It's not that hard to wrap it up, and
it sucks
being
to wrap
safe.
it up though.
It sucks, but I'd rather be safe than to be sorry.
Nigga, just get blowjobs. She can't have a baby out of her mouth. You heard what Jadakiss said.
Unless you
You remember that
says to come in
Jadakiss
her
bar?
hand and go
What was the
fist.
Jadakiss bar?
I don't know.
And just because you might have seen me in and out of your house, there's no way that she can have a baby out of her mouth. What? We gonna RUFFRYDE.
Oh, damn.
What song is that? Revolver, semi-automatic in the PG.
Damn.
Breathe easy, nigga.
That's
What?
breathe easy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
Tory Lanez album, what you think?
It was all right.
Did it again? Trash?
No, it was actually pretty good. He had some shit. He had some joints I was rocking with. He sold I think like 23K.
It sucks where we come from. Niggas used to go fucking platinum in a week and shit, sell millions of copies in a week and shit. And now we're down to selling 20 and 30K a week, and we get judged upon how many sales by the end of the year.
Fucked up the playlisting game because you can't physically like go to brick and mortars and get CDs anymore.
Nah, well, we there's been a real discussion going on lately about the power of DSPs. The power of DSPs is too, it's
being
too
blackballed.
it's too crazy, especially like
They talk about the baby selling 16K.
but it's hard to be a. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta do a lot of things and then try to not step on the toes of your own things. For example, you want to be a podcaster, you want to be a rapper, you want to be a volleyball player, a basketball player. You see all the things you gotta, and then you post it all the time. It's on your gram. You post and you do this. You post and you do that. So let's say you make dope fucking music like Kanye West, and then you do some dick shit on the side like White Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Like when you do so much stuff, you have to make sure it all correlates so nothing takes away from the other. Everything has to boost you up nowadays.
Facts.
That's what it's supposed to be.
How much time we have?
Yeah, we're about to be out.
We're about to be out.
Shout out to Ice Spice, sucking some cock on
Wait,
camera.
I gotta look at it real quick for this shit ends.
You gotta go to X videos.
All right, X videos. I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna try.
X videos and then put Ice Spice. It's like a 15 second video.
But calling everybody else a munch, but she been the munch all along.
The caption says that shit. This is the chick that y'all going crazy about. That's just hilarious.
This one, Bronx rapper Ice Spice, I suppose. Well, is it like what, like this video?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, hold on, let me turn this.
No, don't
down.
do that. No, it's no audio. I don't think it's no
audio.
audio. Nah, I think it's no
All right,
audio. It was a Snapchat.
How you on Snapchat?
Snapchat, yeah.
It looks like her.
Look, I don't know. Supposedly it's her.
That could be anybody.
That's what I said. But supposedly it's her.
She's doing a good job though.
I didn't know she was with Drake. She's doing a good job though. This nigga.
She's doing a feature with Drake. She ain't with Drake. Well, Drake talking about
Nigga,
wanting to do a feature with her. She's 21, so she old enough to fuck. She ain't like Millie Bobby Brown and shit. She ain't like fucking 15 and shit.
I mean, I guess so.
Hey, like you 21, you old. 21 and older, live another nigga more. Jay-Z. But yeah, I'm really relaxed. I'm looking at
That
the
nigga
screen
said,
right now.
oh,
I just
yeah.
been getting more laid back. Larry Thompson in his couch.
Yo, everybody have a good Sunday.
All right, so we're gonna
You
wrap
can
it
walk
up.
us out.
Thank
And,
you all.
I got a show on Thursday at Chilean Tavern.
The
If
area where
you
there's no
want
fucking
to
parking
come,
whatsoever.
I'm hosting.
There's no parking there, so to come by.
You gotta come early if you want to come. There's parking, but you just gotta come early or have some
You can
patience.
come
Have a
2
blunt
hours early, there's no
pre-rolled
parking.
and then smoke your blunt while you wait for parking.
Come 2 hours early and you'll find parking.
But I'm hosting, so it's supposed to be fun all night. Shout out to JM, shout out to Quest and all the other people that are gonna be there.
Yes, I'll be at Digilog, like this music convention, and then I'm going to a gala
Nice,
right after.
nice.
So from like 9, there's still tickets available for Digilog, so definitely pull up. There's a lot of like music people in that building, so it's definitely good to network. And the gala's gonna be dope too. It's like more TV and film, so pull
Nice.
up. Tickets are still available, and Friday I'm gonna be going to they have a pre-launch event. You want to pull up too, Gil? They have a pre-launch event for the Digilog on Friday evening. in
You can
If
send
you
me the
want.
info.
I'll get you.
You can send me the info.
But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. This
Let's
is
go
What's Up, Everybody.
Giants.
Let's go Giants for a while.
Let's go Giants.
What's up, everybody? Podcast, and we out.
That nigga stuck to the couch.
Now I take a shit. Now I gotta get for this dump.
He
Dump.
gotta take a shit.
Dump Master Flex.
Can you please close the door when you're done shitting? Oh, why you do that, son? You mad disrespectful. You heard that shit? This nigga left this shit in the fucking room. This is why I call you a bitch, you bitch ass nigga.